Earlier today, a kid came up to me in the store and asked if I knew where his dad was. I, of course, answered honestly. I looked him in the eyes and I said, I don't know. He probably just left you here. Feeling helpful, I then decided I should keep this going. Let's answer more questions on Quora. So how this works, someone anonymous asks a question like this: if someone cheated on me, what can I do? I then answer it myself and what I think. So give me a second here, I'm gonna type something. The first thing I would do is scream and cry, but that's not what you're asking. Here's some things you can do. Number 1, find the man who did it, throw dirt in his eyes, and then kick him in the asshole. He won't be able to see, therefore the asshole is a prime target. Number 2, catfish the man who did it. Drag it on for 3 years without ever showing your face, force him to pay you monthly, and then one day, when he asks you on a romantic vacation to Italy, you say yes. When you two finally meet, you throw dirt in his eyes and then kick him in the asshole. Again, a very easy target. Number 3, you could have a serious discussion about why she cheated on you. That's gonna be a little harder, if I'm honest. Number 4, plant CP in the man's house and then tip off the FBI. Then, when they get a warrant and search his house, you join them, break in, throw dirt in his eyes, and then kick him in the asshole. You get in there and you just get you get your toes right up in there. And number 5, you could just forget it happened. So that's kind of the example of how I answer questions on Quora. So let's go to the next one. Why is it that men don't like women being assertive? I said, more like insertive. Ew, get away from my butt, wench. Yeah, that's gross if they were insertive, but it was a little joke. That's why I said more like insertive. But if they are assertive, that's pretty hot. I don't know. I guess I'm into that, maybe. Really, it's just like anything. If women just talk to me, then I'm probably into it, is where I'm at. Is a 22-year age gap in a relationship disgusting? I met the love of my life, but he's 22 years older than I am. No, I think that's normal. I prefer a woman to be 30 years older than me. If they're not old enough for me to be in the will, I don't want it. I also prefer they only speak to me in a baby voice. That's might be a little TMI. I appreciate it when she's like, oh, does little baby want my mommy milkies? Want my mommy milkies? And like that kind of thing. What is the English word for oramu? I have no fucking clue what you just said. Which word starts with the letter T and is close to nonchalant? Tits. What do the British call whiskey? Whiskey. What is an 18-year-old girl called? An idiot. Has anyone had a neighbor come on to them? No, but I have had one come on to me. She was 80 and hot. She was so fucking bad. Like, I'm talking... Dude, tits to the knees. I'm talking no teeth type beat. I called her my gummy bear. No, I'm just kidding. I am 18 and am constantly frustrated by the fact I am so young and that my parents had me at a later age. Because if born earlier, I would be older now. How do I stop this? End the subscription and call the company immediately. Ask for Jerome. He's very helpful and speaks in a nice southern accent. Easy to understand. Tell him exactly what you said right here, and he should be able to give you a step-by-step on how to get a refund and potentially get a discount if you sign up again. Tell him Kyle referred you, I need my credits. Luckily for him, the customer service is phenomenal with this company, so he's gonna be just fine. There is a lot of Indian accents though, I will admit, but if you just complain to enough of them, they will give it to someone who lives in Texas named Jerome. So Hopefully he takes the advice. I'm 19 next month. Will other people no longer call me a teenager since I've been one since 2019? Send me your SSN so I can better help you out. I'm not gonna lie, this guy is clearly fucking stupid. So I'm taking advantage of the situation and hopefully I can have a second identity. That's the... Oh God. He's 19 next month. And he's wondering if people will still call him a teen. And he's 19. Can you think about that for a second? But for some reason, because he's been one since 2019, that changes something in his mind. So, people over 30s who are happy with their life, what do you have to tell for those in their 20s? I'm still 27, so I can't help you out. But what I can say is that life is only as good as you make it. Whatever fetish you have, just fully embrace it, fully indulge. If you really want to be a furry, go get that suit. You are a dog. This is your life. You can bark when you want. Go piss in that corner. Enjoy your life as the pup you are. Come on. Now, I will admit, I am hoping this brings out more furries so that if I see them in public, I can egg them. My girlfriend wants to go to Saudi Arabia for her birthday, but I told her I didn't want to go. And she called me racist. Am I in the wrong? Well, I can't really answer that, but what I can say is you might be racist. Whether or not this is true, you now need to go to either A, prove you're not racist, or B, pretend you're not racist. Personally, I'm not a fan of racists or racism, but I can't help but want to help others in need. So, you're welcome. Again, I'm a very helpful person to a fault, I guess, because I shouldn't be helping a racist, right? They should theoretically die. Why don't I get addicted to things? Have you tried GHB? I mean, Diddy loves it, so it's got to be worth a shot. What drugs are you addicted to? None at the moment. Do you have any recommendations? I won't say I'll do it, but I'm open to the idea. Believe it or not, I'm actually completely sober right now. That's actually me being 100% honest for a second. I even quit caffeine, which is crazy. And then I had to stop drinking alcohol on Saturday because I was diagnosed with a life-altering disease and I am dying, realistically. If you really want to know what it is, it's called gout. So, you know, I don't know how long I have to live. Gout is the worst thing. You see how red this is? That shit hurts so bad. 10 out of 10 pain. Would not recommend. Before I slept, I said a prayer and I invoke the Holy Spirit. I made a mistake in my prayer, said, Lord, send me the Holy Spirit to convert me to sin, instead of to convert me to God and convict me from sin. I prayed again to correct it. I'm fine, right? Nah, you're fucked. What screams, I'm a scumbag? Being named Kyle, I cannot begin to describe how scumbaggery that is, and I cannot relate. Except that I can. That's my name, and I'm proud of it, god damn it. What's something no one ever says, but everyone feels? Ooh, I got it. Sucking dick is pretty gay. I'll be the one to say it. I know everyone's thinking it, but everyone's too scared to say it for some reason. Yeah, shit's pretty gay, alright? I don't buy into it. What does it mean when a guy says you're tight? Oh, I know the answer. It just means you're not loose. I guess, like, maybe you're not uptight? I don't know. Kind of a weird way to phrase that. Wait. Unless he means... No, it couldn't be that. I actually think it means, like, you're sick. Like, oh my god, you're so cool. Although he could be referencing... Oh, good heavens, I can't even bring myself to say it. Listen, there's some men in this world that just have disgusting and foul minds, and I have to warn you, I think this could be in reference to your nether regions. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so fucking sick. I don't know what has gotten into this man, but I will pray, as I believe a demon has gotten to him. Words like this should never be spoken under the sky of the Lord. It should be no talking, dodgy eye contact, and strictly for reproduction. Again, I will pray for him. Fucking hell. Men are disgusting pigs. I now see what all the women are saying. Well, let's see what other people say and just kind of go off that. Means you're either cheap with money, but usually it's to make you feel good about your pussy, even if your pussy hole is big and... Tom Loft said, it means his dick is feeling your walls, driving him nuts. Okay. What in tarnation? There are definitely women who have loose vagina, and most guys will feel like going in an empty space. Unless they are... Hold on. Unless they are experienced and angle themselves right to hit the right spots. So, enjoy being tight. It is a good compliment. Thank you, Tom. He also studied Bachelor of Science in Nursing, so I guess that's a professional answer. Rebecca Ransom said, 1, he's going to have amazing sexual penetration with me and give me numerous orgasms in my very athletic vagina or anus. 2, I'm a little drunk. What are you talking about? Or 3, I am very careful with opening my purse and buying drinks. What the fuck does that even mean? Does that answer the question? What was the question again? What does it mean when a guy says you're tight? How does that mean I'm a little drunk? Or that you're very careful with opening your purse and buying drinks? What the fuck is going on? She's a gym bunny. Her last post, have you ever had anyone drink your pee? Of course they have. Even I've tried it many times. Holy mackerel. That is... Oh, God. What the flip? That can't be legal. What is the first close-up photo I've seen of you? I will DM you one. Hold on. What is the most important lesson you have learned from life, which you want to talk about? You can pee in a pool, but you cannot poop in one. Remember that. It will take you far. And goddamn, that's the truth. Let me tell you, the one time you slip up, you will not hear the end of it, especially if you know someone there. Even if you don't, they'll figure it out and they'll harass you for life, to be honest. It's been tough. It's been a tough 3 years. But what do I call someone who likes to party a lot? Oh, that's easy. Gay. How do you make the person you like love you back? Well, hold on. You just said the person you like, but then say love you back? That doesn't really make sense, but I got you. One of the easiest ways is to capture one of their family members and hold them hostage, i.e. gunpoint. As long as you explicitly say the ransom is they must fall in love with you, then you should be in the clear. At least that's what my priest told me. I mean, shout out to my priest. Who would you eat a waffle with if you could pick anybody? I'd eat your mom's waffle. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, that's actually fucked up. I don't even know you. But maybe I'd like to. Are you hot? No. What has come over me? Somebody must stop me, for I cannot continue. Unless you're a kind woman willing to bear the burden of carrying my child? No! I mustn't. Not to a stranger over the internet. I cannot let this happen again, for I've not had a good outcome. Forgive me. I will wait for your response and leave you with this. My digital desire. I loved your words, your non-existent face. A stranger lost in cyberspace. No name, no voice, no regret. Just heartache through the internet. Love, Kyle. XO. Yeah. That's gonna do it today. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all. And one piece of advice before I go. If you see a girl in the bar and you want to approach her but you don't know what to say, my advice to you, you wait until she goes to the bathroom, you wait outside, and then as soon as she comes outside, you say, "Excuse me, did you have fun in there? Because it sure smells like it." That's something along those lines, and boom, that's a good conversation starter. So